Flaming Super Panda here with my first video of a new series that I'm planning on creating about how to play the piano. I know most of my videos are about Minecraft, but I'm changing it up a little bit, and yes, I do know how to play the piano. I've been playing the piano since I was in first grade, and I am currently in the 10th grade, so it's a lot of experience. So yeah, today's lesson, or the first lesson, the main focus will be on reading sheet music and reading notes on the staff, because that is very important when you're going to play piano, because you need to be able to read the music, obviously. And it's pretty simple. There's just some things you're going to have to memorize, and if you stick with it and you practice, you'll get good at it. The first thing you'll need to keep in mind when you're going to play the piano, you're going to need either a keyboard or an upright piano, obviously. Right here is my keyboard. It's not the best, but my upright piano is out of tune at the moment, and I don't think it's good to teach on an out of tune piano, so I'm gonna have to use my keyboard. Also, it'd be good to keep a pencil and some blank staff sheet music around, and I'll put a link to a website you can download that from in the description. That's just to practice writing notes and reading notes. So yeah, just keep that in mind as you watch this video and videos in the future, because I may ask you to write things down, or may say that it's beneficial to you to write this down. We're going to start looking at notes with the treble clef, and the treble clef is the clef on the top set of lines, which is used to show the notes you'll be playing with the right hand in most pieces. And the notes in the treble clef start on middle C, and they go up to a high C, and it sounds like this when played in order. So it's C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. That is also the C scale, but we'll get to that and other scales in a later lesson. But for now, let's take a look at each note individually. The first note, C, looks like this when written on sheet music. It is the note on top. This note is the C for the treble clef, but we'll get to that in the next video. This is middle C. And it can be found, see this a little better, can be found right before the grouping of two black notes. So that is middle C. The next note is D, and it is the first space before the first line, right after middle C, and it can be found the next white key over from middle C. The third note is E. E is the first line of the staff, and it is found on the key right after the D. So we're just going up one white key each time. The next note is F, and F is the first space of the staff, so, and it is the next white key after E. So now we are up to the first white key before the grouping of three black keys. So far we have. Alright, keep moving. The next note is G, and G is the second line in the staff, and it can be found the white key right after the F. So in between the first and second black keys of the three black key grouping. So far we have next note is A, and this note is found on the second space in the staff, and it is the next white key after the G. So it is between the second and third black key of the 3 black key groupings. That's what we have so far. The next note is B, B, and this is the third line of the staff. It is also found right after the A key, so the last white key that comes after the 3 black note groupings. The note after that is C, which is the last note of the C scale, which I mentioned earlier. It is also the third space on the staff, and it is just like the other C, but it is 8 keys above that, so it comes right after the B key. So far we have alright. We have 3 notes left. The next note is another D, which comes right after the C key. So said, it comes right after the C key, in between the next grouping of 2 black keys. Next we have E. It's a second E. Once again, it is 8 keys away from the first E, and it comes right after the D key that we just played. So far we have, and the final note of the staff is F. It is the very top line, and it is 8 keys away from our previous F and 1 key after our previous E. So, sounds like this. That concludes the first video tutorial about how to play the piano. Be on the lookout for the next video coming soon, in which we will go over the bass clef. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.